Gotta love Ford, right? Now my truck's not starting. Great. So here's the deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little bit tricky because listen. So it sounds like the starter's engaging. However, it doesn't sound like it's turning the motor over. It doesn't sound. I get maybe 1 or 2 kicks, 1 or 2 revolutions, and then that's all I get. And what's stupid, guys, is I just replaced the starter. Maybe it was a refurbished starter, and I bought it from O'Reilly. I had to walk there to get it, but it was probably like, I think it was like not even 8 or 9 months ago. So. And it's still under warranty, so I'm gonna have to pull it out to take it up there to get the correct one. But luckily guys, we're at my house, and it's not, you know, like it happened last time at a customer's house where I had to literally leave my vehicle and walk all the way to the parts store and get a new starter. But luckily, the first thing you want to do is check the battery. Now this thing is dated, so it could for sure use a replacement. And if there's any fuses like that, so you want to check those. That's what I was doing. Now, here's the deal. All right, so we got our battery charger on, our jump pack, I'm sorry. Now we're gonna go back to the vehicle, and I'm gonna attempt to start it and see with maybe a little bit more power, we can give a little bit more juice to that starter. Okay, so that time it sounded like my starter was working just fine and it was kicking the motor over, so shit. So, okay, as opposed to the first video that everybody had seen on me replacing my starter at a customer's house, who remembers also the video of me replacing my fuel pump in this truck, which was also at a customer's house, and which I also had to walk to that O'Reilly's as well? Who remembers that one? And on top of all that, it was pouring freaking rain. So it rained its ass off from the moment that my truck wouldn't start, from the moment that I made it start. Rain constantly, and I had to, like I said, I had to walk all the way to the freaking parts store. But that time it was a little bit closer than the starter one. But here's the deal, man. My purpose was to show you guys that my gas said that I had 7 miles till E. So I was gonna show you that last time when I ran out of gas with my old fuel pump in this truck, it said I had like 16 or 17 miles till E. But now it says I have 58 miles till E. So we obviously have a freaking fuel pump problem. And this is ridiculous. Man, this sucks, dude. At first I thought it was my starter because my starter didn't sound like it was engaging that well, but I gave it some more power and it was engaging just fine. It was turning the motor over just fine. It just wasn't having no fuel delivery. So then I was trying to listen to the fuel pump. I couldn't listen. I couldn't hear it chime on. So I tested it with my X-Pro scanner, and it just kept, it didn't tell me it was bad. It tested and then it set off. I turned it on and then it set off. So I was like, okay, why is it shutting off so quickly? Maybe I'm out of gas. But then testing it with a freaking Snap-on scanner, my fuel pump is bad. It's not freaking turning on. So, man, this sucks. Looks like a fuel pump in this bad boy.